That's your chat.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out.
Is your volume on?
How do I, what do I need to do? There we go.
Is it kind of dark, or is it just me?
I don't know.
Okay, don't you want to be saying something, or is there nobody there yet?
Hi, everyone. I'm going live today. Um, so I might be putting my hair up. Who knows? So I see there's 7 of you guys here. I decided to go live today. So hopefully you guys can hear me. Um, if there's anyone there, let me know that you're there and that you can hear me. I'll give it a moment. I see some hearts. I'll just wait. Hi, how you doing? Okay, so I think I'm unsure how to pronounce your name. Hi, Salvador. How you doing? How you doing? Is it called? Let me see how to pronounce that. I don't want to mess up your name. Oh, hey, sweetie, is this your new name now? Well, look here. I like it. I like it. So you changed your name again, Vanessa? I miss you, my friend. I miss you. I was trying to see if I can let everyone let everyone know that I'm on here. Oh, I didn't know that that was your name. I love it. I like it. I um I saw that you did a video. Um I think it was a swimsuit haul. I think that's what it was. So I'm gonna have to look at that. I had to put my glasses on because I can't see. I can't see at all. Good. So I'm gonna have to go and look at that. I know it's a banger. It's a banger. So let me see if I can notify a few people to let them know that I'm here. Hold on 1 second. All right. How you doing, Harvey? Oh my God. I know you were sick. Um, so I'm glad everything is good, hopefully. Um, but how you been doing, Harvey? I hope I know I think CC told me that you you had a hard time moving your hands or whatnot. I could be wrong. Hi, Card Hound. How you doing? Well, I hope everything is good, Harvey. I hope everything is good. I wanted to come on live. Um, I saw CC Fashion is my passion, and everything was working for her. I was like, oh my God. Vanessa, did you see her live? And she is rocking it, rocking it. I'm so proud of her, and it's working. It's increasing her subscriber count. And so I was like, you know what? Let me go on and see how this works for me. So how's your baby Vanessa? And how old is your baby at this point? I have 5 people in the chat. If I can get five thumbs up, I really do appreciate it. Oh, she's crawling. Is she saying mama and daddy at this point? Nowadays babies are arriving saying 2 or 3 words. Yeah, that's how it normally starts. They'll say daddy first. Oh, well, I'm so sorry to hear that, Harvey. I hate to hear that. Well, I'm glad she's doing better. You just never know what happens from day to day. And all you could do is pray and keep it moving. That's all you can do. Um, but I just wanted to come on because I've never, well, I'm not going to say I've never went on live, right? But I have. And it was kind of awkward for me. But I think once you do it over and over again, then you will get used to it. I think you'll get used to it as time goes on. So I will start to do lives a little bit more. And hopefully, some of my subscribers can come on and we can have a conversation. YouTube is kind of iffy sometimes. You just don't know where your niche, um, where it lies. And I know my hauls now. My favorite, well, the videos that does the best is actually my lingerie, my swimsuit hauls, and so I'm trying to do other things. You don't want to stay inside that box. So I wanted to venture out and do other things. Um, so when I saw Cece, she was like, just do it, just do it. I'm like, you know what? Let me try it and see if some of my subscribers come on and we can have a conversation. And maybe we can talk an hour or two. Now, I don't know what we're going to talk about an hour or two. Like, she has a lot of people coming on there, trolls, and hopefully I don't get that. Well, my earring just fell out, so we're just going to go ahead and take this off. Well, I'll just put the other one on. But you can't prevent that. It's just the way it is. So I really do. I'm very happy, Harvey, that you is feeling much better. And I saw that you comment the other day on my video. I just haven't, responded to some of my subscribers as of yet, but I will. I always do. It's just with me working Monday through Friday, it's kind of hard. Goodwin, so she was my third YouTube crush. Well, thank you, Goodwin. Um, I really do appreciate the support that each and every one of you give. I really do appreciate it. And I don't know where I would be without you guys. Um, Especially, I get more of um, my counts, my views on my swimsuit hauls and my lingerie, and I appreciate that. Hey, CC Texas Garden, how you been doing? You been doing all right? Thank you for joining the live. I really do appreciate it. I really do. Um, as I was telling everybody, I really do appreciate the support that everyone gives. This is not easy to do, doing live. I know CC Texas Garden. She does it a lot, so she should be used to it. But like I say, within due time. So you guys, within due time, I'll get used to it. So tell me if you have any questions for me. Um, I know that a lot of times in the comments, I get questions like, am I ever going to go back on Patreon? Um, and the question to that is not right now. My videos was doing very well. I was doing very well over there on Patreon. And how you doing, Passion for Fashion? How you doing? Hey, Cece. How you doing? I was telling everybody that this is something that I normally don't do. My anxiety is on 10. Unfortunately, I haven't gotten anyone who um, saying some weird stuff. So that's a good thing. And thank you, Angel, for coming. I really do appreciate it. Um, Thank you so very much. I'm gonna see if I can make CC a what do you call it, CC? A moderator. How you doing, Maddo? Thank you for the support. I really do appreciate it. So I'm gonna try to do this whole moderator situation, and hopefully I don't know what I'm doing. So as CC said to me, all I need to do is click on the person in itself. So let's see if I can do that. I don't know if I can do this or not. I might have to get my mouse. Hold on 1 second. Let me see if I can click on it. Ah, okay. So let me see. Add as a moderator and standard computer standard and save. Um, so Meadow Shrubs. I'll go ahead and see if I can make you a moderator as well. I haven't gotten any crazy folks as of yet, but you know, hey, you just don't never know. So let me do that. Um, so one of the things that in Passion for Fashion, since you're a moderator on CC's, I can go ahead and make you a moderator as well. She trusts you, I trust you too. Um, Angel, well, let's just keep this ball rolling. Um, and then also, I'll make CC Texas Garden as well. I know her pretty well. Did I make Angel one? I thought I did. No, I did. I did make her as a moderator, Angel. So as I was saying, this is not easy to do. Of course, I'm not like CC. You know, CC will just custom and send them on. I'll just look at it and ignore and pass it on. So thank you so much, Passion for Fashion, for letting everybody know to hit the subscribe button. Um, I was waiting for. I did go to my Instagram to let everybody know that I was going live over here. It takes a lot of courage and strength to get on live. You're not lying, Meadow, but CC is good at it. She's very good at it. These folks will be good to help with your channel. Yes. So I appreciate that. That's one of the reasons why I made you guys moderators. Thank you so very much. Um, Cece gets a lot of crazy folks, and she has a lot of people in the live. I don't have very many, but within due time. Um, but she makes the lives exciting, especially when she cussing folks out. That's not me, but I just want to say thank you for everyone. If you guys want to ask me any questions, you can. You can ask me any question that you like, and I can answer that question. So one of the things I would like to ask, I don't know, is Passion for Fashion. Do you have a YouTube channel? I know Meadow Shrubs. I don't know if you do or not. Um, But if you ever decide to do, to start a YouTube channel, it takes a lot of work. It's a lot of work. You may have some people that like certain things. So your channel may get 10,000 on one video, and then the next it might, it just depends on what people like. Um, oh, well, you know what? Then I need to go over there to your channel and see and look at your channel. Um, I try to post. I try to post every Sunday. However, I think I'm going to change that to Saturday. However, I was thinking about doing vlogs in the morning. Uh, well, not vlogs, it's car chats. Just to see, if I can make a little money that way. Yeah, being consistent sometimes, unless you get into a routine, it can be it can be very hard. Trying to post and get some very consistent. But once you do get there, it becomes a routine, and then everyone will know where you're gonna post. Hi, Travis. How you doing? Travis Woods. How you doing today? Um, but like I said, passion for fashion. It took me a minute for people to look at the channels, and I think going live is the best way. Like I told CC before. So what happens is on the live, um, you're you're on the algorithm, so your picture, and it says live, it stays up there the whole entire time until you're off the live. And I think that's one way for people to get to know you as coming on live. It's just the fact of what to talk about, right? You want to seem interesting. um but I think that when someone asks you questions, whether it's 5 or 10 or however, then that's how a conversation, you can strike a conversation. So I'm not as nervous as I thought I would be. Actually, I'm not nervous at all. um, but I want to thank each and every one of you for coming over, and I really do appreciate it. And I also want to thank CC. She is a very sweet person. What I want to say about CC is, I know a lot of you guys that's like, oh, she's this and she's that. She is the most sweetest person. An angel, I know you know that. Passions for fashion, I know you know that as well. Metastrobe, she is the sweetest person, and she never wonder about, oh, this person has more than me, and I really do appreciate that. So if you guys have any questions, I need to find a way to put that in about agreeing to be respectful. Yeah, I've seen that on different channels where they do have it in there, where it actually says you have to be respectful or leave this channel. It does say that. CC Fashion is my passion. You need to help, and I can what you need to do. If you have any questions, how long is Shein shipping takes, and are they still? Uh, um, well, the shipping for Shein now, um, it took the last time, I'll say 5 days. Um, when you actually paying for it. Now, when they sending you items, that's a total different story. But when they're sending you items, it takes 5 days. And I noticed that some of the prices are going down. They are going down. I noticed that some of the dresses are still $30, which is a little bit too steep. But I noticed that using a coupon code, it goes down a little bit. Not much, but it goes down a little bit. And I really do feel like within due time, the prices will go even lower. Um, but, it just depends on what you're getting. You can basically tell when it's polyester. Now, you have the good polyester, and then you have the cheap polyester. And you can basically tell after a while by looking at the picture. And then also reading the comments down in the description box. I told them on live to come here. Thank you so much, Cece, for letting them know to come over. I really do appreciate it. Do you all? You know what? That's a good question. What do I do with all the clothes? At first, would you believe I was giving them all away? And then I thought to myself that I can sell these clothes online. I could either go on. I can either go eBay. I thought about going on eBay and showing these clothes. That would also let people know that I have a YouTube channel. Because what I was going to do was send the clothes off, put my card in there, and tell them um, that I have a YouTube channel and not charge so much, but at least enough that I'm making money off of it. Um, it's okay, Metal. It's okay. Thank you for the support. $30 is cheap compared to some of these other. I agree. I agree. It is. But when you're used to paying when you're used to paying cheaper than $30, and then some of the quality that you're getting, then it's like, is it worth it? You know what I mean? I mean, but some of the quality, some of their denim on Shein is really heavy and it is good quality. And is it worth $30? Yes. Yeah, I could also do it on Poshmark. But once again, it's like posting and getting all this stuff up, and then you have to take a picture, and that in itself is a lot of work. And I think that's what's keeping me the anticipation of not doing it, is because I feel like that it's going to be a lot of time. And with me working from Monday to Friday, and then only have Saturday, and then I'm filming on Sunday, and do I have the time to myself at least one day? Chicken chicken curvy is high, and get online boutique. Yeah, I thought about that as well. Um, I've heard of them. Are they reasonable, CC? Chic and curvy, are they reasonable? And then you can go to these some of these stores where you can actually take your clothes there, but you're not going to get the bang for your buck. They're gonna give you less for what you actually pay for it. So what I mean by, so if I take my clothes up there and it's in a batch, they're going to look at what they actually need and want to take in. And depending on what they really need, then they'll give you a little bit more. But if they feel like, hey, I can take this, but I'm not going to give you enough for this, you might won't get $50 for at least for the amount of pieces. And what I mean by like that is like 15 pieces, and you may get $50, and I don't think it's worth it, if that makes any sense. But I got clothes everywhere in there. I mean, my husband, we have bought hangers after hangers, and then eventually he said, Shaniqua, we have to get rid of this stuff. So it's like I have a huge bag of stuff that I was going to give away once I get to 20,000. And I just haven't gotten there yet. Haven't gotten there yet. But hopefully I will get there. Oh, their stuff is high. I love their clothes, but they're expensive. Fashion Nova is reasonable. Yes. The only way I would buy clothes on Fashion Nova if they have a sale. That's the only time. Fashion Nova can be reasonable, but they can be very expensive too. And you can get the same amount of clothes. You get the same quality clothes on Shein that you get on Fashion Nova, and you're paying more money. So that's the part I don't like about it. But I love Fashion Nova. I just won't buy anything unless they have a sale. And yeah, so I'll fill up the cart, and when a sale comes, like they just had this sale where um they was like I think it was like they had like a sale where you could get clothes for like, I think it was like 10 or 15 bucks. I'm all in. I am all in, for that reasonable price. But other than that, I have to get their clothes on. I would have to, shop with them when there's a sale. Even Shein, Shein has good quality clothing. I have worn a lot of their clothes, and they have reasonable. They're very reasonable. I miss ASOS too, CC. I think ASOS was very reasonable as well. I hate that they went out of business. Um, and I love the way you model the clothes. I mean, you could pick, you know, good quality clothes. It was very nice. I love their dresses. And yes, love Fashion Nova. Yes, passion for fashion. I love Fashion Nova as well. It's just they can be a little pricey, a little pricey. I know ASOS because you was ambassador for ASOS, right, CC? For a while, I think for a year, right? And who I would love to be an ambassador for is Fashion Nova. I would love to. But you have to be high up there, and you have to have, I think you have to have high views with them. So, you have to pick and choose. And with me, with the amount that I'm bringing in on YouTube, it's not feasible for me to buy clothes. I've been doing it. Like I have what haul do I have? Oh my God, what haul do I have? I have a Shein haul coming. I have a Shape LX coming. I have um I have an Amazon too. I have 4 dresses. I was gonna do it this week, but my husband said let's just take a week off. So we're gonna take a week off. But even what was I thinking of? I'm sorry, you guys. Shoot. What I just told you guys, I had 4 dresses. But anyway, if I remember, I'll let you know. You guys, I have uh my brain sometimes after work, I can't think quick. But do you think about clothes on Style Week? I have done Style Week. Style Week is mostly um work attire. Yeah, Amazon. Lord, thank you, madam. Amazon. But Style Week I did, but most of their clothes is like work attire. Come here. Is so I love their clothes. You just have to pick and choose. You have to pick and choose. And yes, Amazon. And Amazon sometimes has good pricing as well. So it just depends. It just depends. Um, but I love Amazon. But what I do like is I like to pair all my items together. I like to show you guys how I would wear different pieces, and I love modeling the items. I hope you guys enjoy that. I don't know, some people might like it, some people don't. Especially when you used to seeing other YouTubers, talking about the item, and then they're modeling the items on one side. I just felt like it's good to have a big screen than having a small screen. How you doing, John Spencer? Um, Thank you so very much. I really do. Thank you so much. I'm glad I'm a fan. I really do appreciate your support. Thank you so very much. I've seen you in my comments, so thank you for the support that you give. Um, and once again, I'm going to answer this question. Also, I get this a lot. Am I ever going to go on OF? And the question to that is, I don't think so. Um, I, the job that I do, um, I can't do that right now. And that's something that would not be good with the position that I have. And I can't tell you guys exactly where I work and nothing like that. But um, that's one of the reasons why I got off of Patreon. If you guys want to know, honestly, that's why I'm not on Patreon. I think it's for the best that you don't go on. Yeah, I'm afraid of my content being all all over the internet. So yeah, that scares me the most. Jamal at the close, I think it's very unique and different from a lot of the content creators. Well, thank you, Angel. I really do appreciate it. I try to not, you don't want to stay up there all day modeling the items. People get tired of looking at you. So I try to make it quick, simple, but interesting, if that makes any sense. Um, I really enjoy what I do. I'm like CC, when you get up here every week and you look at your views and you're like, well, put up, and she's right, you put on all this makeup. Well, I don't put on a lot, but you put on the makeup and you have to get all, you get all dolled up and you put on these items and then you wear the bag and you put on the shoes. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. Sometimes there ain't a way to take down. No, it's not a way to take down the videos, and they do get linked. They do. Matter of fact, one of my videos off of Patreon was on the internet, and I was hurt. So, but the difference between the videos that I had is I was able to delete it off a different website, and then it deleted it totally. Have you ever checked if you got leaked? Yes, I did. I'm sorry to hear that. Yes, I did. Meadow shrubs, and it hurt my soul. So when I showed my husband, he was like, "Yes, take everything off now." And when I deleted, I went back on the website and it was gone. So it hurt my soul. So you have to be careful. Now, when I'm on here and I'm doing the lingerie and I'm doing the swimsuits and I'm doing the panties and bras, and it's a collaboration, then I don't worry about it because it's a collaboration. You know what I mean? I'm not doing anything. But when you're talking about putting on a thong and you're doing things like that. And then, I don't know if you guys saw, but I almost lost my channel. Um, and so it's not worth it to me, especially if you at a place where you have 19 subscribers and all of a sudden that's completely gone. I just don't think that that's worth it to me. So, um, all right, CC, thank you. Um, yeah, I almost lost my channel. I did. I was in tears. I'm not gonna lie. Actually, um, I had to send a. What did I have to send? I had to send um, a long note of why I feel like that I needed my channel back, um, and why I deserve my channel back, and it was hard. It took them 24 to 48 hours to get me my channel back. So it's not worth it. It is not worth it. Um, when did you start? So when did I start YouTube? Well, I started YouTube. It's been about 4 years since I've been on YouTube. And you would have thought about now I've been and done several lives by now. Um, but it was just finding the time. It was finding the time. It was, what it would be like, how many people is going to be in the live, That was my biggest fear. What will we talk about? I mean, you think about those things. You think about those things. So, but so far so good. No, it's not fair, John Spencer. It wasn't fair, but I got my channel back. They gave me my subscriber count back. Not everybody have that opportunity, and so I was very happy about that, and very grateful. And I was very blessed, very very blessed. Um, yeah, I've seen worse, but you just never know if they're in the program or not. You know what I mean? So if they're not in the program, um, then that means they're not getting paid. But this is, it's not all about the money. Well, uh, somewhat. It's not all about the money. Don't get me wrong. It's not all about the money. I, I love the comments. I love to see that everyone is enjoying my content. But at the end of the day, I want to make the money so I can buy the clothes. And right now, I'm just not there. Until I start getting the views, then I can make the money and then I can show you guys more. Right now, the Amazon came out of my pocket. The Fashion Nova came out of my pocket. And so and I know you guys see the glare, but if I don't have my glasses on, I can't even see what you guys are typing. So I'm trying to keep up with that, and so I'm sorry you guys have glare. So I'll try to keep my head down where you won't see much glare. Um, yes, I am making history. Sometimes my son, I have a 30-year-old son, and then I have a 26-year-old son. And sometimes when he's looking at the comments, he was like, sometimes I get mad at what they say, you know, about you. I mean, he said, I've never seen anything bad. He said, but you're my mom. And I'm like, he said, that's why I don't look at it. I don't look at the comments. I don't look at it. He said, but they look like they're hungry. I said, my son said that. He said, they look like they're hungry. And I was like, well, you know, um, it could be much worse. I told him that the comments can be much worse. And I see the same comment, and I appreciate the fact that it doesn't get to a point where now have I gotten some penis pics? Yes, I have. When I was doing Patreon, and it was sickening. Um, yeah, you know, it was bad, but at the end of the day, it wasn't all the time. It wasn't all the time. Um, but um, do I get a lot here? I don't get a lot of negativity in my comments, to tell you the truth. Maybe one here and there, but I don't get a lot of negativity. Now, if I had a lot of um, people in the chat here, like Cece, I'm pretty sure I would get that. But in due time, I feel like Cece is funny, you know, um, and I laugh my behind off because she'll go back at it. Me, I'm not. I'm just gonna ignore it, and hopefully, um, these comments would be deleted. But I really do enjoy doing YouTube, and I wouldn't have it any other way. I wouldn't have it any other way. Don't let people distract you. I won't, Spencer. I don't. Normally, when I get a bad comment, I just delete it. I don't go back and forth. Um, you buy all those clothes? No. Most of my clothes come from Shein. I'm not gonna lie. Most of my clothes come from Shein. Now, not too long ago, the Fashion Nova haul that you saw, I bought that. I bought Amazon, and I think it was one other thing that I bought. but most of my clothes came from Shein. So I don't. I mean, if you see my closet is full of clothes, and most of this is from Shein. Um, so no, I don't buy all my clothes. I will stay motivated. Thank you, John. I try to stay motivated. At first, when I was on here, um, sometimes when I would see negative comments, I was very, it got to me. But now it doesn't. I just delete it and keep it moving. Um, I don't let it get under my skin anymore because as a plus size woman, you're gonna gain weight, you're gonna lose weight, you're gonna gain weight, you're gonna lose weight. You guys may see me now. I lost 30 pounds, 45, 40 pounds, whatever. But hell, next month, 2 months after that, I may be back to where I started from. That's part of being a plus size woman. You know what I mean? That's part of being a woman, period. So you know I take it with a grain of salt, and I just have I feel I don't I feel confidence. I have a lot of confidence when whether I'm big or whether I'm smaller than what I normally am, and I hopefully I show that, because I know there's someone else who might need that motivation, and I love what I do. I look smaller because I've lost so much weight. But like I said, I've been eating. Um, I was taking shots. I know you've heard about all these shots, Majero. I was taking Zip Bound and I lost so much weight. But I've been off the shots for about 3 to 4 weeks and I'm gaining the weight back. Um, Today, I ate a whole big plate and it felt so good. And it was so good. And I felt bad afterwards that I ate that huge plate. But I'm telling you, that food was so good. And so I love sweets. I don't know about you guys, but I love sweets. I love to eat sweets. I love candy. I love gummy worms. It's my favorite. I know Cece loves gummy worms too. I keep pushing ahead, Nick. Even if you gain some weight back, motivate yourself to lose again and share your husband with cheer. Oh yeah, my husband loved me no matter what. Um, whether I'm big or small, but it's all about my health. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but I have lupus, and so I have to be careful with my weight because sometimes my bone aches. So I don't know if you guys know anything about lupus, but it's like having arthritis. And I have flares. So my joints may swell, or my knees may hurt, or I may have a bad day if I get stressed that causes me to have flares. So, and that's one of the things that people don't know is when I'm doing my hauls, my my feet, my joints, they hurt. But at the on the flip side of that, it's a good hurt. You know what I mean? Because when I look at my views, I'm like, I did it and I've overcome it. And I don't complain. I just get up there and do what I'm supposed to do, and hopefully I motivate someone out there. Oh, I love candy too, Metal Shrubs. Oh yeah, I've been diagnosed with lupus for a while now. Now, it could be bad. I've never been hospitalized, but I have been off of work for about a month. But it's been a while. Um, but if as anyone knows, weight is hard. So you just never know. Vanessa, are you on here? Um, but as a plus size woman, I just want you guys to know that it's hard for someone to get up here and to talk about your weight, and especially when you gain, you lose, you gain, you lose, and it's hard to be in front of YouTube and you're in front of the world, and then people, they make these comments, and then you're hiding behind these behind this laptop, and you're saying all these things, and um, it's funny to me because Cece, she cusses them out, and they hide. You don't hear from them. So, but at the end of the day, you guys, I want to say thank you for the support. And I really do appreciate the fact, like I said, I will go live, and hopefully I will start to grow. When I saw Cece, her subscriber count, I was like, let me hurry up and get on here, put my glasses on. And I was like, because, it's hard to grow, you know, just depends on what people like, and it's hard to grow your channel. Um, Meadow Shrubs, I'm surprised you won't start a channel because it's hard. You really don't have to have a camera. I have a camera. I have a Canon. Um, just as long as you have your phone and a lighting, you're good to go. Everyone feels like that you have to have a camera right away, and you don't. Just your basics, just your camera, your phone, and start off with that. You know, you don't have to have all this equipment. I know I didn't at first. Although it's good to have a camera, and then get a little bit here and there within time, and you will learn. Everyone thinks, oh my God, I'm not computer savvy, but I'm gonna let you guys know this. If it wasn't for my husband and a lot of this stuff he learned, I don't know what I would do without him. Um, but it just takes some time, and once you get the hang of it, um, then once you get the hang of it, before you know it, you're here a year, you're here 2 years, and before you know it, you're here 3 years, and then your channel is growing. It's like a boost for me. So when I look at my channel and I post a video, um, this is my second live, John. This is my second live that I've done, and I think this is the longest I've ever been on. I'm gonna try to make it an hour. I'm gonna try. Um, yes, I do, Meadow. I do know how old you are. I do. I do. Um, and it's cute. Yes, I do know how old you are. Yes, John. Um, my husband is in the chat actually. Uh, yes, it's cute in a good way. It's cute in a good way. I was shocked. I was like, what? When she told me your age, I was like, what? I'm not going to tell your age, um, but I love the way you support her. Really sweet, really sweet. Um, and she even told me how you have supported her. That's really sweet. Um, let me tell you something. Let me tell you guys, as a single mom, it's hard. I was a single mom for a very long time. Um, and it's not easy. So I always understand where CC is coming from. I was a single mom for a long time. I had two boys. I had to buy us a home. I did the same thing that CC did. I always made sure that my kids and I always had a new vehicle. I always made sure I had a new vehicle every 2 years because I didn't want to break down. And it's hard as a mom. You're the mom and the dad, especially when your kid's father is not in their lives. And my kid's father was not in their life, and I had to learn how to deal with it. Um, and I had to learn how to um, be a father to them. even though I wasn't a man. It's hard to do that. It's hard to do that. But I did it. I raised my kids. Um, they are good kids. I have one child who's in the Air Force, and I have my other child that's in the Air Force. And let me tell you what my child did, my youngest one. I have a little bit because I thought I was a bit today. My message. I'm sorry. No, get the groceries. Really, Stephen? My husband say he had to go get the groceries and type of person I am. Yeah, I know. I figured that that's the type. Hi, John. I was wondering if you was going to be in this live because I know you asked me a lot of questions. So whatever question you want to ask me, I want you to ask me now. I know that you're like, you don't answer my questions when but you asked me questions about Patreon. And I don't think that I'm going to go back anytime soon because of the job that I have. So that's one of the reasons why I'm not on Patreon. Um, yes, you're right, Cece. YouTube is a hard platform to be on. And John, I want you. I love your support. So I noticed that you look at a lot of my videos, and I know you send me emails. So that is one of the reasons why I'm not on Patreon. YouTube is a hard platform. Going back to CC, very hard. I don't, and like I told them, I don't think people know how hard this is. It's very hard to be on. I said today I'm going to be on an hour, and we'll see if I continue. I said I'm going to start doing this, and hopefully, um, I get the views. And yes, Cece has a lot of strength. She does have a lot of strength. It takes a lot of strength to be a single mom. It really does. Logan, give me a. Can you only open up to the channel? Like watching the older videos. Can you only open up their channels? I can't. Those channels has been deleted. You talking about the old videos that I had on Patreon? Those videos has been deleted. I no longer have them anymore. John Finch, are these rules the same for membership on YouTube? Um, um, I think so. See, even what people don't realize is I wouldn't mind showing you guys thongs. Me myself, I didn't have a problem with that. Still wouldn't have a problem with that. I mean, I can get on now and do a thong, but once again, that's how YouTube almost got that's how I got my channel deleted because I was in a thong, and it's just not worth it to me. Since 2020. Oh, so I was your crush since 2020. Wow. Wow. So I don't want to lose my channel over something that um over a video that it's gonna cost me. It's just not worth it for me, John. It's just not worth it for me. And I've never been on OF. My husband doesn't want me to go on OF, to tell you the truth. So I would never go on there. But due to my job, you know, it's just I can't. Did you have any prior strikes? I did. I did have strikes because of it. I did. And so I told that's when me and Cece was like, it's not, it's not worth it. Um, so for right now, John, the only thing I'm gonna be doing is my lingerie on YouTube. But once again, I have to be real careful with that. I cannot I cannot do that all the time. But Cece and myself, we will be doing a swimsuit haul, right, Cece? Um, I don't know if Cece is still on here. So we have came up with to do a swimsuit haul, doing a collaboration. Hopefully, you guys, I know And we're just going to be doing random swimsuits that we've received over the years from Shein. Um, but other than that, um, I really do love doing these videos. Oh, Icon, are you talking about Icon Swim, John? Videos on my YouTube, on my YouTube channel. What would you think I would be about? Well, Metal Shrub, a gamer. I would think that your channel would be a gamer, Metal Shrubs. Is it Shrubs? You tell me if I'm correct or not. Oh, you love them too, John? Well, thank you. I really do appreciate it. I love doing them. Actually, that's my favorite. That's my favorite hauls. Well, I love the clothing hauls too. But swimsuits is my favorite. I love a one piece that's high cut. One piece that's high cut is my favorite because I really, and you guys have heard me say this time and time again. Um, Having a swimsuit that's high cut on a plus size woman, it elongates our legs. And you put on a heel, chef kiss, chef kiss. Yeah, but that's another one. Once again, I have to be careful with that. The lingerie thongs, I have to be careful with that. Um, is that what it is, John? That YouTube can't handle my thickness? I like when you put on the wigs and how you wear them. Thank you. Thank you. I really do appreciate that. I second that. Well, I'm glad you guys like. I try to do my clothing hauls because I know not every woman wants to see another woman in lingerie, and I realize that. The bathing suits, I also put myself out there for women, so so um, so they can see that a plus size woman can look just as good as any other woman, even a small woman. That's what I'm saying. I'm ready for Cece and myself to do a swimsuit haul. That's going to be fun. No, it's not like Patreon though. I mean, on Patreon, I could do a little bit more than I can on YouTube. It does give them. I would hope so. I would hope that it gives them more confidence. Yeah, I try to try new things. Um, I would like to do the more pennies and bras, but like I said before, unless it's a collaboration, um, I don't want to. I don't want to, because once YouTube see that you're getting these views, and they see that a lot of people is looking at your content, then they go into a little bit further to look in and see why. And so once they look at that and then they start looking at the other videos, and then that's what puts you on the radar. I don't want to be on the radar. I want to do videos here and there. And, I try to, put these clothing hauls out for the women. So I don't want to be on I don't want to be on the radar. Well, thank you. Oh, the side by side bikini. I think I can do that. I think I can do that. Thank you, John. um, but I do appreciate the support. I thought I was gonna have more of my male subscribers on here. I was like, where they at? You know? Well, like I said, I will try to do more lingerie, but I just have to do it a different way. I have to do it a different way. It's of course it's not going to be a lingerie where you can see, where you can see the thong and you can see. I mean, there's a way of me to do it. I just have to do it a different way, where YouTube and YouTube will be like, okay, it's not so bad. It can't be vulgar. Oh, you just accidentally found me. Yes, come here, come here, Mama, come here. I was trying to see if you guys could see her. But I have two dogs, and they're playing with each other and they're barking. I was kind of hoping you guys didn't hear them as much. Well, I don't want to push the boundaries. You're correct. I don't want to do that. I don't want to push the boundaries. Well, you guys, it is an hour since I've been on here. I want to say thank you to each and every one of you. Um, well, I don't know about seeing the back, uh, John. I don't know. Like I said, I just have to be careful, and I don't want to take the chance. Um, so I was hoping that you were going to be on here today, and you were going to ask me questions. I just thought more of my male subscribers was going to be on here, but I'm gonna start coming on every Friday. I promise. Um, I'm gonna try to do it where CC is not doing her lives, and that way, and hopefully, I can get more people here. You have a great evening, Meets. You too, Meadow. Thank you so very much. Um, that's okay. That's okay. Well, thank you so much, John. Thank you for being here, Meadow. And there's other people on here. Thank you so much for the support. And I will see you guys. I think I'll do one on Saturday, and then I will come back next Friday. So thank you so much, and I will see you guys soon. See you in the next one. Thank you, John. Bye bye.